You know what, the Filipino drivers in general or consumers are very particular with the name of the product. Like for example, when you say Wais, what comes to your mind? Siyempre yung sabong panglaba, di ba? But also, when you think of a Toyota Camry that is present in the Philippine market for more than 3 decades, is also it is synonymous with reliability, comfort, and of course, ease of drive. Now, what we have here is the 2026 Toyota Camry Hybrid. And this is such a beautiful mid-size sedan. And this is the only remaining mid-size sedan in the Japanese mainstream category. Let's drive this beautiful car. Now, starting with the exterior, dito muna tayo sa harapan. It looks different, no? Because Toyota is implementing the hammerhead design across all of their lineup. Like for example, you will see it in the Prius, sa bagong RAV4, sa Toyota Crown, yung Crown crossover. It's entirely different. Personally, I am a fan of this look. But also, what you're going to notice here is, of course, the streamlines. Maybe for better aerodynamics. But also, napansin ko rin, may buta siya dito, may air vent siya dito, and that is functional. Maybe for better aerodynamics or cooling the brakes. The LED headlights are also adaptive. It's good to see the Camry with white color. Iba talaga yung dating niya kapag kaputi, no? Ang lakas maka-executive. Or maybe ang lakas din makatito. Now with the tires, this is wrapped in 235, 45, 18. And the tires na nakalagay dito is the Bridgestone Turanza T005A. So that is very comfortable and quiet to drive. And also, what I've noticed is wala na yung hybrid na word na badging dito sa fender. You only have the HEV, which means hybrid electric vehicle. Para sa akin yung Camry, it also looks sporty despite its Tito car. It's because of the panoramic moonroof. So black na yan dito and then black na yan dito. So it looks sporty, no? But also, if you are the type of car na who wants individuality, feel free to change the mags when you have this car. Now, what you're going to notice also here sa kanyang side profile, it's the same with the previous generation Camry, which is the XV70. The door handles are the same, the lines are also the same. Nothing has changed except for the front and rear design. Sa harapan, hammerhead design. But also dito, pagdating sa likod, if you're going to, you know, be nitty-gritty about the details, it makes a letter C. Diba? Para siyang letter C dito. Siyempre, Camry siya eh. Camry, ganoon. Pero alam niyo, the design of the rear taillight, it reminds me of the Honda Accord, which is yung pinakahuling Honda Accord dito sa Pilipinas. I mean, the design of the rear taillights, if you're going to think about it, it kind of looks generic or maybe marami siyang kamukha. Like for example, the Tesla Model 3. But what sets it apart is of course the typeface. The typeface and the font type of the Camry, it's still the same. Same as the XV70. When you have a mid-size sedan, what you are aiming is not just the rear seat comfort, but also you want ample boot space. So dito, pansin ko, kasya dito yung mga maleta natin na pang 23 kilos. Kung kayo ay pupunta sa Japan, diba? Or pupunta ng ibang bansa or maghahatid sa airport, kasyang-kasya yan dito. And here, also, you have a spare tire. Meron kang spare tire dito, which is very impressive because only a few hybrid electric vehicles na nandito ngayon sa market ang meron lang spare tire. Meron ka ngang spare tire, no? Tapos hindi ka marunong magpalit ng gulong. Kailangan marunong, di ba? And don't forget, early warning device. Propelling the Camry is the next generation Toyota hybrid system, which has the Dynamic Force engine, and they call it the A series. So this is the A25A FXS. that churns out about 230 horsepower and 221 Newton meters of torque. Now, this engine is a 2.5 liter naturally aspirated paired with electric motor. Makikita nyo tong makina na to sa Alphard, sa RAV4, sa previous generation Camry. And you know what? This type of engine, it is an Atkinson cycle. So it is really tuned for fuel efficiency. Now, what's the better way to experience the Camry is, of course, drive na natin to. Bago natin imaneho itong Toyota Camry, explain ko muna sa inyo kung ano yung mga nagbago dito sa interior, especially dito sa harapan, no? For me, mas cohesive yung design this time as compared to the XV70. And everything is easy to access. I appreciate the presence of buttons and controls. It's easy to reach, but also you have the 12.3-inch infotainment display. I love the software implementation of Toyota this time because this is very easy to use. It is communicative, but at the same time, there are no lags at all. Ang ganda ng implementation. Kudos to you, Toyota. Also, what you're going to like here as a driver are the ventilated seats. Diba? Sabi nga nila, aircon for the balls. Kala mo sa Lexus mo lang mararanasan yan. No. Meron ding ventilated seats. Now, also for the AC or aircon, you have the Panasonic Nano X. So, what is Nano X? Mostly, ito yung mga technology sa aircon ng mga kotse na nagpi-filter lalo ng mga bacteria and viruses para mas fresh yung air na nagsisirkula dito sa loob ng cabin. Now, your instrument gauge cluster is full digital with lots of amenities where you can see your power meter, your fuel economy. You have wireless charging here. You have 3 USB-C ports. You have space here and then 2 cup holders. And maluwag din yung space niya dito. Now, the presence of the piano black plastic lang dito sa console, it's prone to fingerprints and scratches. Kung ikaw yung tipong tao na maingat at gusto mo maganda pa rin yung kotse mo after 5 years, I suggest magpalagay ka ng PPF dito para hindi magagasgas, no? Here, on this part, there are lines, okay, that connects dito sa aircon vent. Okay naman. I mean, looks nice. And also the presence of the beige color interior, masasabi ko talagang Tito vibes. But also, the previous generation XV70 has the sunroof only. But now you have the panoramic moonroof. O, tignan ninyo, di ba? Nakakaangat-angat. Sosyal. Aray. Ano bang gusto nyo? Todo o sagad? Kayo ang mamili. Bago natin imaneho ang Toyota Camry, sakay muna tayo dito sa likuran. Now, I've been driving this for a week and this is my first time sitting here sa likuran. And I must say that the Camry is really, it's really a car that's meant to be driven, but mas ma-appreciate mo siya kung ikaw yung ipagdadrive. Ibig sabihin, ikaw yung pasahero sa likod. Now, what you're getting here, of course, you have the rear AC vents. Siyempre, boss ka eh. Kailangan may aircon ka sa likuran, di ba? And then you have 2 USB-C ports. Very functional, di ba? Ayan no, pwede mong kontrolin dito yung iyong upuan. Pwede mo siyang i-recline, di ba? Kung gaano ka komportable yung gusto mo. And then also, you can control the aircon and the radio or the music. No, kunwari, pag ano kasi walang ganito, sasabihin mo pa, Kuya, pwede bang pakihinaan ng konti yung radyo? No need! Pindutin mo lang to. O, tapos hinaan mo dito. And then also, the rear sunshade. Diba? Kapag gusto mo ng privacy, diba? Kunwari, ayaw mong malaman nila yung mga sikreto mo, i-ano mo to, yan, iganyan mo yan. Diba? Kumaga, secret muna. So those are the very simple amenities that you will experience in a Toyota Camry. No massage seats, No heated seats, no ventilated seats at the rear. Pero kung iisipin mo ng maigi, simple. Walang kaproble-problema, di ba? Hindi komplikado. Now, what you also have here is yung access mo sa trunk. So, kunwari, may mga iaabot ka dito sa compartment, all you have to do is to put your hands in the air, charing. Put your hands in the gilid and then kunin mo na kung ano yung gusto mong kunin. Kunwari, payong. Or kunwari, papakuha sa'yo ng asawa mo yung bag niya, tas dito nakalagay, 'di ba? Yung handbag. O kunin mo lang dito. Very simple. Walang kaproble-problema. Pero, komportable talaga yung likod eh. Yun talaga yung bentahe ng Camry. But for me, the XV80 generation, this one, it's meant to be driven also. So, i-experience na natin yung drive na yan. Tara! Hello guys! So now we are driving the 2026 Toyota Camry Hybrid or HEV. Now, the Camry XV80 is the new generation Camry. Now, when I saw the Camry, nung nilabas to ng Toyota, I had also the chance to drive this car sa Road Trek. So, Road Trek is actually the annual media trip by Toyota Motor Philippines. Siyempre, for the Philippine media, Philippine motoring media, to, experience the Toyota cars, but at the same time, exploring beautiful destinations of the Philippines. So, I had the chance to drive this car as a driver and as a passenger. Pero una ko siyang na-experience as passenger eh. Sumakay ako sa likod. I remember sa Toyota Aklan pa yan. Iba yung experience as a passenger ng Toyota Camry kasi it's really comfortable sa likuran, and with all the simple amenities that you have such as the reclining seats, 'di ba? Tapos meron kang rear sunshade and then privacy shade sa likodan. So talagang no fuss, 'di ba? No frills, so simple, easy to use. But as a driver, kasi nagkaroon din ako ng XV70 na Camry ng isang buwan lang. And then binenta ko din. Nagka-Camry din ako kasi sabi ko, gusto ko ng Camry. Gusto ko lang matry. Kasi in the past 5 years, ang nagkaroon ako Accord eh. So gusto ko masubukan how the Camry drives. It's really a different car when you're going to compare it with the Accord and Mazda 6. Sobrang I mean, 'di ba? Gusto mo ng commuter na reliable, di ka bibigyan ng problema. I'm not saying that other manufacturers aren't reliable. No. Ang ibig ko sabihin kasi, siguro na-capture na ng Camry yung market na gusto niya. Pero sa atin kasi sa Pilipinas, pag sinabi mong naka-Toyota Camry, iba yung impression eh. Para bang executive ka, meron kang driver. Now, driving this car for almost a week, I am very happy driving the Toyota Camry. Finally, nakuha ko na yung hinahanap ko na engagement sa kotse. When you say Camry kasi, minsan sasabihin ng iba, vanilla, ganon. So, dun ko talaga masasabi na the manufacturer is very serious when it comes to making ever better cars. I feel like the steering has a good weight on it. Ibig ko sabihin, it's muted, pero pagka kunwari kailangan mo lumiko ng mga ganyan, ibibigay niya sa'yo, di ba? May feedback. Hindi na siya yung tulad nung dati na parang muted talaga or parang wala kang maramdaman halos. The placement of the infotainment screen, everything, the buttons, it's simple. No fuss. Easy to understand. Easy to use. And what I like about the Camry here is the steering wheel. Ang lakas kasi makasosyal ng steering wheel niya eh. Tingnan niyo. Ganda eh. Nakakatuwa siya. And, soft touch materials everywhere. It feels premium as well. 'Di ba? Alam mong hindi ka tinipid sa materials. The sound system is actually superb with a 9-speaker JBL sound system. I like playing music here. So, kunwari magpi-play ako, sana hindi tayo makopyright, no? Ganda, 'di ba? So, tamang bass lang, 'di ba? Tamang treble. hindi sabog yung sound niya. So, it's really quality. Now, talking about the powertrain, the Toyota hybrid system, so I've mentioned earlier that it has the 825A FXS. So, that is an Atkinson cycle 2.5 liter naturally aspirated engine. Now, that engine, it's present in the previous generation Camry, but also for the front-wheel drive applications of RAV4 and even the all-wheel drive applications in other markets. Now, what I've noticed is that yung XV70 kasi dati, pagka high speed ka or pagka medyo madiin yung throttle mo, it drones eh. The ECVT and the engine really drones and naririnig mo siya sa loob ng sasakyan. This time, the application, it's not. It goes to a minimal sa totoo lang. Mas refined nga siya eh. Mas smooth siya para sa akin. Kudos to Toyota kasi in-improve din talaga nila yung NVH suppression. It's really comfortable. Tingnan mo, nandito kami sa Calax. Kasi may mga portion sa Calax na medyo may pagganon talaga. Wala kang mararamdaman eh. Talagang komportable. Anyway, in terms of the suspension, you still have the McPherson strut and the multi-link sa likuran. So, what are you going to expect in a mid-size sedan? Of course, it's compliant, it's comfortable, it's confident, and you know, since it is wrapped in a Bridgestone Turanza tires, you don't expect this to be snappy when it comes to cornering. Kung gusto mo palitan ng gulong, okay lang din. Palitan mo ng Pilot Sport 5 or maybe a sportier tire. Gusto mo maglagay ng Advant, bakit hindi, 'di ba? Tapos palitan mo ng race na 30th anniversary na bronze, bongga mo. 'Di ba? Ikaw lang may ganon. Now, priced at 2,600,000 pesos plus. Okay, the exact price is about 2.677 if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. That kind of money, you have lots of options. SUV, pwede ka nang bumili ng ano yan eh. 'Di ba? Kunwari magdagdag ka na lang ng konti. O sige, pwede ka nang second hand na Land Cruiser. Depende sa budget mo, 'di ba? Ibig ko sabihin, sino ba yung target market ng Toyota Camry? Actually, I've noticed that most of the Toyota Camry owners are actually loyal Camry owners. Yung mga nagkaroon na ng Toyota Camry dati, Camry pa rin yung binibili nila hanggang sa maging tito na sila at maging lolo na sila. So, loyal yung mga owners ng Camry. Yun yung napansin ko. So, the target market of this one are the ones na loyal but also at the same time who still want to experience the dynamics of a sedan. Because in a sea of SUV and crossovers, this is kind of a breath of fresh air. Especially the wagons, no? It's a rarity nowadays. Sobrang rare ka makakita ng wagon ngayon. If you have that kind of money, and nothing beats the practicality and functionality of an SUV or crossover, but if you are really aiming for the comfort, driving dynamics, and of course, ease of use, I think Toyota Camry would be one of your good choice this 2026. So those are my thoughts. And as usual, thank you for supporting our channel. We've been doing this for, I think, going 4 years this year. So once again, thank you for watching and see you on the next video.